Snyder. The designated hitter in the 8th spot, Galen Holt. Batting 9th, the center fielder, number 27, Graham Reese. Playing second base, number 13, George Greer. Now for your Tennessee High Vikings, leading off, the catcher, number 1, Garrett Embry. Batting second, the shortstop, number 2, Evan Mutter. Batting third, the designated hitter, number 23, Brandon Evans. Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 16, Andrew Dingus. Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 4, Garrett Cross. Batting sixth, the center fielder, number 5, Gregory Harris. Batting seventh, the first baseman, number 13, Logan McQuail. Batting eighth, the second baseman, number 9, Aiden Patton. Batting ninth, the third baseman, number 8, Braden Wilhoit. And on the mound for the Vikings, number 24, Payne Ladd. At this time, we'd like for you to stand and remove your caps, please, while we're playing the national anthem. I'd like to remind the Vikings to go down and wish Danny Pless a 100th birthday today.
Welcome in, folks, to our latest broadcast of Tennessee High Baseball here on the Viking Sports Network. A non-conference matchup here this afternoon between Tennessee High School and the Johnson County Longhorns, who are in town for an afternoon start here. 5 o'clock scheduled first pitch. Run over some starting lineups for you. We'll see Johnson County in the batter's box first. It'll be Asa Lewis who will lead things off. He'll be pitching today wearing jersey number 17. Ethan Eisenhower in the second spot. He'll be catching. Dakota Holt will bat third at first base. Seth Conder will be the cleanup hitter, playing third base for the Longhorns. Peyton Pavusek batting fifth at the shortstop. Sixth batter is Zach Parsons in left field. Batting seventh, Trey Snyder in right field. Batting eighth will be the designated hitter, Galen Holt. And batting ninth in center field, Graham Reese. Defensively for the Vikings on the mound today will be the big lefty, Payne Ladd. Here in this non-conference matchup, his battery mate Garrett Embry behind the plate, as always for the Vikings. Infield, right to left, we've got Logan Quells at first base, Aiden Patlin back out there at second base today, Evan Mutter at shortstop, and Braden Wilhoit at third base today. Braden Blevins is the designated hitter today, so getting a day off from the field, it seems. Outfield left to right, Andrew Dingus in left field, Gregory Harris in center field, and Garrett Cross rounds out the outfield for the Vikings. And we will get things rolling here with the first pitch.
Pitcher, number 17, Asa Lewis.
Again, so Asa Lewis the starting pitcher, also the leadoff man for the Longhorns, as we await pitch number 1. Got a bit of a delay here as our coaches for Johnson County are working through something here. Again, folks, welcome in. I'm your play-by-play announcer, Chris Mangrum, here on the Viking Sports Network. We thank you for tuning in for a good afternoon baseball game. It currently is 70 degrees, but a very windy last couple of days here in Bristol. That has been the case. We had some rain late last night. They had some issues with the field, but it seems they've got it ready to play. Neither team took infield prior to the game, but these two teams are ready to go. We've got our issue resolved with the Longhorn dugout, and the two maroon teams will step in to face one another here today. First pitch from Payne Ladd in there across for strike 1. Ladd delivers, big swing up in the zone and a miss by Asa Lewis. Quickly 0-2. Ladd gets him to go, and he was not able to hold up as that ball had a little bit of a tail into the outside batter's box. Lewis went for it and struck out swinging for the first out here in the first. And that brings up the catcher, Ethan Eisenhower, wearing jersey number 14 for the Longhorns. Not often that you see in the starting lineup that the first 3 batters in the lineup are playing the first 3 positions on the field. Pitcher is your leadoff batter, the catcher is the second batter, and your first baseman is batting third. Another strike from Payne Ladd gets Eisenhower to chase it. 5 pitches, 5 strikes to start for Payne Ladd. Ladd comes set on the mound, delivers. That one hit hard down the right field line, crosses there, a line drive that he's able to corral for the second out in the inning. First 2 batters retired for Payne Ladd, and that'll bring up Dakota Holt, the first baseman. Left-handed batter wearing jersey number 32. No balls. 2 outs in the inning, and first pitch misses there for ball 1. And comes back with the 1-0 across the plate. 1-1. One fastball misses outside. Payne has been excellent today with his command. Only 2 balls here so far in the first inning. That one fouled back towards the netting, and Ladd has worked it even, 2-2. And he'll look to put away Dakota Holt here for 1-2-3, top of the first inning. Ladd delivers. Breaking ball gets Holt swinging, and that will be the 3rd out of the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 2 strikeouts in the top of the first for Payne Ladd, and now the Vikings will come up with the chance to take the lead here in the bottom of the inning. You're watching Viking baseball on the Viking Sports Network.
At Friendship Ford in Bristol, we want to buy your car, regardless of age, mileage, or condition. We're the area's only certified Kelley Blue Book buying center, and you don't have to trade with us. We'll buy your car cash on the spot. Come to Friendship Ford of Bristol. We're dealing.
The Robinette Company in Bristol, Tennessee offers good jobs, competitive pay, great benefits, and a sanitary work environment. Join our progressive team in ultra-modern facilities and be part of a vital company in the flexible packaging industry. Participate proudly in the manufacture of packaging for leading American products such as Moon Pie, Royal Oak Charcoal, Pillsbury, King Arthur Flour, Great Value, Food Club, and many others. The Robinette Company. Apply at therobinettecompany.com, an equal opportunity employer.
Welcome back, folks. The starter for Johnson County, Asa Lewis, warming up on the mound for the Longhorns. Righty batter, but throws left on the mound. A battle of two lefties today for these two teams, both wearing the maroon tops. Of course, Johnson County with the charcoal pants and hats today. Tennessee High with the white pants. So 1-2-3 inning in the top of the first if you're just joining us. Payne Ladd, the starter for the Vikings, efficient. Only 2 balls thrown in the top of the first. And keeping that pitch count down. Perhaps he'll be able to continue that and see just how deep he can go into this game. So Garrett Embry will get things started here in the bottom of the inning. The backstop. Pitch from Lewis.
The Robinette.
Embry watches it for strike one. A 1 pitch fouled at the plate. Embry just got a piece of it. And now Lewis has got it to an 0-2 count on Embry. A 2 from Lewis, fell on the mound and just gets it across to the catcher, but not close. 1-2. That one skipped in front of the plate. Embry able to lay off again as Lewis trying to get Embry to chase something he doesn't want. Count even at 2-2. Lewis, knee up, delivers. Another off-speed pitch, misses inside. And Embry has worked it full. And fastball again misses inside. And Embry will get things started with a walk here in the bottom of the first inning and will promptly run off the field, as we see him do so often, as Logan Tudor, jersey number 11, will head over to first base as a pinch runner, as he's the first guy off the bench just about each and every time for this Viking offense. We'll see if he decides to move up as Evan Mutter steps into the box here with no outs. And again, it looks like the Vikings are going to see a lot of that off-speed junk type stuff here from Lewis today. First pitch missed for a ball. They'll throw over. Nearly caught Tudor leaning, but he's able to get back in safely. This time he'll come to the plate, and he'll get across for the first time to shortstop Evan Mutter. It's 1-1. Vikings come into play tonight 8-1, 4-0 in the conference as Tudor leaves on the off-speed pitch and is able to get in safely at second base. And the pitch was a ball, so 2-1. And the Vikings, as they've so often done this season, get a runner in scoring position here in the first inning. Still no outs. Mutter hits that one hard to center field, drives him back to the wall, off the wall. Tudor had to wait. Now he will score as Mutter will settle in at second base. And that is the first hit of the game on either side. And count that as a RBI double for Evan Mutter off the center field wall.
The designated hitter, number 23, Blevins.
So Mutter leaves a dent in the outfield wall in center field and drives in the game's first run on the RBI double that brings up Braden Blevins. He tees off on the first pitch high in the air. First baseman, second baseman looking for it, and it got lost in the sun there as Blevins will hang out at first base. And so that will actually count as a hit for the Vikings, as it didn't seem like either the first or second baseman saw that where that ball went. Blevins did hit it a mile in the air. So runners on the corners. And Ethan Eisenhower comes out to give the first and third call to his Longhorn defense. Throw over. Blevins works his way back into first base. Wouldn't call it graceful, but he made it in there. So Mutter on third, Blevins on first. Dingus hits one high to right field, but playable. And the wind maybe grabbed that one, took it over right fielder Trey Snyder's head. Mutter will come in to score, and Dingus will end up with a double. So Andrew Dingus, what looked to be a can of corn out in right field, ends up being a double, as it was misplayed out there. Again, perhaps the wind, the sun, going to be an issue throughout the game tonight. So Evan Mutter comes in to score, give Dingus an RBI. Blevins advances to third. And now Garrett Cross will take his turn in the batter's box. First pitch misses down for ball one. Lewis taking his time, delivers. Cross right back to him. Lewis looks Blevins back, will make the play, and that's the first out here in the bottom of the inning. Looked like Cross got that one off the end of the bat there. And Johnson County thankful to get an out here after the first four batters reach base safely. So Gregory Harris steps in, the center fielder, batting sixth in the lineup. Two in scoring position. Pitch caught the corner as Harris was backing out there, but our home plate umpire said it got a little piece of the corner. 0-1. Harris fouls it off. So Asa Lewis, the starter for Johnson County, looking to retire two in a row here. He's got Harris in an 0-2 hole. Here's a pitch. They'll try it outside, see if they can get the call. Did not. It's 1-2. Two offering. Harris crushes it deep to left field. Not even a doubt as it bounces off the fire station here in deep left field.
Home run.
And that is going to be a home run for Gregory Harris as Blevins, Dingus, and now Harris will come across, and another big first inning for this Vikings team as we saw them score 7 runs here on Monday night in the first inning. They're up to 5 already here with 1 out in the bottom of the first.
Viking first baseman, Logan Wells.
So a 3-run shot for Gregory Harris And Tennessee High, a little bit more of what they have been doing this season. Again, off to an excellent start, 8-1 overall, 4-0 in the conference, and much of that due to their bats each and every night. Now Quails pops one into right field. Johnson County coming in, and it will be caught by Trey Snyder in right field. Had a little better beat on that fly ball. So a pop out to right field by Logan Quails, and that's the second out here in the first. So Aiden Patlin, the second baseman, steps in, the 8-hitter in this order. Takes the first pitch high for ball 1. Good fastball, but missed high to Patlin, 2-0. That one gets across for a strike. Lewis trying to bounce back from the Gregory Harris 3-run shot. 2-1 to Patlin. That one gets across the plate, popped down the right field line. First baseman giving chase, right fielder giving chase, but neither will get there, as it is right, probably a few feet foul of the right field foul line. So a long strike for Patlin, 2-2. Patlin grounds to third and right through the wickets there for Seth Conder. And that is going to be an error for the third baseman on a routine play there, the first of the game for Johnson County.
Hitter, number 8, Braden Wilhoit.
So Patlin reaches on the error, and now the 9th batter of the inning steps in for Tennessee High. It's Braden Wilhoit, who's playing third base today. Patlin gets caught leaning. They tagged him, but the ball popped out of the first baseman's glove at first base. And now Patlin looked like maybe he was going on first move and decided to dive back in. Coach Adam Cross over there at first base, I think he wants to shake his head there. Again, Patlin, a young player in the program, a sophomore, but fortunate there to have the ball bounce out of the first baseman's glove. So Wilhoit steps in again, and that one called a strike. And the count even 1-1 on the third baseman, Wilhoit, who again playing third for Braden Blevins today, who's DHing. Wilhoit swings at one on the outer half and misses, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. That one hit well down the left field line. Wilhoit towards the wall and lands foul about 5 feet left of the left field foul line. Wilhoit put a good swing on that baseball, but couldn't keep it fair. He'll have to head back to the batter's box for another chance at it. 1-2. Again, 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Vikings with a 5 spot thus far, looking to add on. 1-2 breaking ball up high. Wilhoit spoils it. So Lewis again comes set, the 1-2 to Wilhoit. Swings and a miss, and that will be the third out of the inning. So 9 batters come to the plate for Tennessee High. 5 runs for the Vikings in the first, 4 hits, 1 error, and they do leave a runner on base. We'll head to the top of the second inning. The Vikings with a big lead, 5-0. You're watching Viking baseball on the Viking Sports Network.
Come by and say birthday boy, Danny plays for a free piece of birthday cake.
It's backyard barbecue and tailgating time in Tennessee. When you're heading out to enjoy the great outdoors, we've got a convenient way to feed your crowd. Come on over to Buddy's Barbecue for our Feed 5 or Feed 10 family packs. Each meal includes your choice of meat, like favorites pulled pork or pulled chicken, buns, 3 sides, and cookies. We've also included the plates, forks, and napkins. Everything you need in one box. Buddy's Barbecue Family Packs, an easy and delicious way to please the whole crew.
Nobody beats FriendshipCars.com. Having a hard time finding the perfect car? See the area's lowest prices and largest selection at FriendshipCars.com. See every car, every Friendship location, all on one site. FriendshipCars.com. Nobody beats FriendshipCars.com. We're dealing.
All right, folks, welcome back. We've got the first inning in the books as Tennessee High with a 5-0 lead on the Johnson County Longhorns on a windy afternoon here at Todd Houston Field in Bristol. We thank you for tuning in on the Vikings Sports Network. Again, Chris Mangrum with you, bringing you all the action here for Viking baseball today. 1-2-3 first inning for the Longhorns means it's Seth Condor, the third baseman, who steps in, batting cleanup today. And first pitch from Ladd misses low, skips into Embry, 1-0. Ladd will deliver that one across for a strike. Good bounce back pitch, 1-0. One just missed inside. Ladd 2-1 delivery. Fouled. Back to the backstop. And 2-2. Two pitch misses down and in the first full count of the day for Payne Ladd. It's 3-2 to Seth Condor. And Ladd loses him with ball 4 off the plate as Seth Condor becomes the first Longhorn to reach today on the walk. So the shortstop, Peyton Pavusek, number 10, steps in. First pitch across for strike 1 for Ladd as he gets ahead of the Longhorn shortstop. Again, Condor on first, being held by Quails. Ladd delivers, fouled right back to us, 0-2. We saw one base run issue in the first inning with these two lefties on the mound. We'll keep an eye on how the pitchers hold the runners at first today. 0-2. Ladd, breaking ball. Thought he had the plate, but did not get the call. 1-2. Ladd tries again and gets Pavusek on the fastball that time. It's the third strikeout for Payne Ladd, the first this inning, and Pavusek becomes the first out of inning number 2. So Zach Parsons will take his turn at the plate, left fielder, wearing number 11. And a good first pitch from Ladd was off the plate there. Parsons offered at it, 0-1. One skips away from Embry, rare occasion. He'll throw down anyways. Nearly got the tag on Condor there on the back. So it's going to be scored a pass ball there as Condor advances to second. And now 1-1 on Parsons. Again, a foul ball. Straight back, 1-2. One, two from Ladd. Again fouled, this time down the right field line. Parsons having a hard time getting around on Ladd's fastball. He hits that one to second. Patlin fields it, settles, and makes a nice throw to first base to retire Parsons. It's 4-3. Second out of the inning. Condor does move up to third base on the backside ground ball. And Trey Snyder, the right fielder, steps in for his first at bat. Ladd misses high and away for ball one. One-0 from Ladd. They'll say that one was low. It's 2-0. 2-0 pitch. That one is across and gets the call. Strike one. 2-1. Ladd working against Trey Snyder. 2-1. That one hit softly, and it looks like it was fair there, but it just settled right off the line. So foul ball. Snyder took off running to first. I don't know if he thought it was going to be fair or not. Embry went and picked it up and quickly called foul. Our home plate umpire didn't have a very good angle on it, but we will do it again. 2-2. And Ladd thought he had it. He was walking off the mound there, but apparently missed low. It's full. 3-2 from Ladd. Punched into right field, and again, about 5 feet foul, as Garrett Cross gives it a chase. Short, compact swing for Trey Snyder, just kind of trying to poke it in play here to score the first run of the game for Johnson County. Three-two. Again, hit to first, bounces off the base. That's a fair ball. Payne Ladd over, gets the flip from Logan Quails. That is a tough play, as it'll be a 3-1 put out for the third out of the inning. The run will not score, so a good job by Payne Ladd to cover. No runs, no hits, no errors. A runner is left on base, but no runs come in for Johnson County in the top of the second. We'll head to the bottom of the inning. You're watching Viking Baseball on the Viking Sports Network.
It's rare that you see a ball hit the bag and somebody still makes the play.
Nobody beats FriendshipCars.com. At every Friendship location, we offer an any reason 3-day exchange. If you decide you don't like the car, you can return it for a different one. See all our cars at FriendshipCars.com. Nobody beats FriendshipCars.com. We're dealing.
$5 for my own money?
That's a bad call. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking with ATM refunds today.
All right, folks, welcome back to Bristol, Tennessee, Todd Houston Field. We're in the bottom of the second inning. Tennessee High with a 5-0 lead on Johnson County. And it's Garrett Embry who will step in for his second at bat of the game. Hit hard on the first pitch. Pavicek couldn't get to it. And a first pitch single for Garrett Embry as he reaches yet again, and I bet we see Logan Tudor once again. And here he comes, jogging over towards first base.
At the plate, the Dukes.
So Logan Tudor gets a lot of work when Garrett Embry's reaching base like this. Steps into pinch run. Now he stole second in the first inning. And see if he does it this time. Mutter, the batter, once again. And that one misses away by Lewis. Mutter doubled and scored in the first inning. Tudor's going. Fastball up and away. A close play at second. But Tudor able to get in there for his second stolen base in as many innings. And that breaking ball hit Mutter in the foot, and he's able to walk that one off as it was an off-speed pitch. He will head down to first base, and once again the first two batters of the inning reach for the Vikings. So Braden Blevins steps in, singled, but was singled and scored back in the first inning. First pitch misses inside, ball one. Blevins trying to sit back on the off-speed pitch. Misses low, ball two. Vikings would love to add on to their early 5-run lead here in the bottom of the second. Blevins grounds to second, double play chance for Johnson County. There's one, the throw across, dug out at first base, but the first baseman came off the bag to secure the throw. So it'll be a fielder's choice for Braden Blevins. Tudor, who's running for Embry, advances to third. Mutter is put out at second base. And Blevins will be at first. So runners on the corners, one out. And Andrew Dingus steps in, doubled, had an RBI in the first, and scored on the 3-run shot by Gregory Harris in the bottom of the first. Good first pitch from Lewis as it caught the corner, 0-1, to Andrew Dingus, the Tennessee High left fielder, who has been off to an excellent start this season. They'll throw over Blevins again with a less than graceful move to get back in safely. Oh, 0-1. And that one called a strike at the plate. 0-2. So Dingus looking to protect anything close here. 0-2. Pitch misses high. Pitch to Dingus. Gets away. Blevins will take off towards second. They'll throw down. Bounces off the glove of the second baseman for Johnson County. And Tudor comes in to score. Blevins moves up to second. Tudor scores. And Dingus watches the off-speed inside for ball two. Full 3-2, excuse me. Dingus crushes the ball into left field. Blevins will advance to third. They're going to send him home. Here comes the throw, a long, high arcing throw, but will not get there. So a single for Dingus. He'll advance to second base on the throw home. So 2 runs in the inning. As Blevins scores from second on the single. Becomes the second run of the inning for Tennessee High. And now Dingus stands at second base as Garrett Cross steps in. He was the first out in the bottom of the first as he hit one right back to the pitcher. Cross looking to get a better at bat here in the second inning. A 1 nearly hit Cross, not sure how he got out of the way, but it's 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. Another big swing and a miss. Chased that one out of the zone. 1-2. Lewis on the mound. Comes set. 1-2. Dingus at second. Again, a big swing and a miss by Cross, and he's out for the second time today. This time with a strikeout.
For the Vikings, 5, Gregory Harris.
That's the second strikeout of the day for starter Asa Lewis for Johnson County. Gregory Harris absolutely demolished a baseball in his last at bat, a 3-run home run. They gave the Vikings a 5-0 lead. He does it again, hit high into left center field, and that one is not coming back, and my car might be in jeopardy. A 2-run home run for Gregory Harris. So a 3-run shot in the first inning. A 2-run shot here in the second for Gregory Harris, and he's well on his way to player of the game honors. So 5 RBI for Gregory Harris here in the game's first 2 innings. Dingus scores for the second time on a home run today. So Logan Quayle's the batter, who flew out to right field in his first attempt at the plate today. Fouls that one off. Quayles. He puts a good swing on it, but fouls it out of play. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to the Viking first baseman Logan Quayles. Delivery never had the plate, misses away, 2-2. Skips in for ball 3. So count full on Quayles. Fouls it off, spoils the 3-2. We'll do it again. Another 3-2 from Lewis, off the plate, ball 4. And Quayles will reach for the first time today. So Patlin will step back into the box for his second attempt. reached on an error, had a hard hit ball to third that went through the legs of Condor at third base in his last at bat. Lewis misses with the first one, 1-0. Vikings looking to send all 9 batters to the plate in both innings. 1-0 misses high. 2-0. Patlin able to lay off again. Never had the plate, and it's 3-0. From Lewis. Gets the fastball over. 3-1. Kind of have to wonder if he'll just try to throw it in there again. Patlin ready. The 3-1 from Lewis. He'll poke it to second and gets up over the head of the second baseman. I believe that's Grill out there at second base. So Patlin pokes it over the head of the Johnson County second baseman. That's the 6th hit for Tennessee High, and we very well could have a change here as Coach comes out, and we will have a change. We will fill you in on the change when we return. So we're going to take a quick break. Vikings lead 9-0 here in the bottom of the second with 2 outs. You're watching Viking Baseball on the Viking Sports Network.
Friendship Ford in Bristol, we want to buy your car, regardless of age, mileage, or condition. We're the area's only certified Kelley Blue Book buying center, and you don't have to trade with us. We'll buy your car cash on the spot. Come to Friendship Ford of Bristol. We're dealing.
Might be a little while before I get to the bank.
That's an incomplete pass. Let's give it a Renaissance replay. Renaissance Mobile Check Deposit. Make the right call and open an account with Renaissance today.
All right, folks, so we've got our pitching change. It's Seth Condor, who is back on the mound, or is on the mound for the Longhorns. And it looks like the starter, Asa Lewis, will play first base. Okay, yep, and then the first baseman, Dakota Holt, heads over to third. So a couple of changes on the corner will bring Seth Condor to the mound, and that brings up Braden Wilhoit to the plate for his second at bat. 2 runners on here with 2 outs in the bottom of the second. Vikings with 4 in the inning, 9 on the day. First pitch from Condor. Across for a strike. Sort of a funky motion from Seth Condor on the mound. Righty-righty matchup here. You see Condor there. Wilhoit hits it towards Coach Roberts at third base. He gets out of the way gracefully. A little bit more graceful than Braden Blevins at first base, we might add. Roberts has seen quite a few of those over the years. Probably a few that are a little bit harder than the ball that was just hit at him. Wilhoit settles in, punches it right back up the middle, and good defensive positioning there by George Grill, who's able to just step on the bag and retire Wilhoit. It will be a fielder's choice, and the Vikings send 9 batters to the plate once again, this time with 4 runs instead of 5. We're heading to the top of the third. It's 9-0 Vikings. You are watching Viking Baseball on the Viking Sports Network.
The Robinette Company supports Viking athletics. We are one of the Tri-Cities' premier manufacturing companies with over 400 skilled and dedicated employees. Just like the Viking athletes, training, dedication, and teamwork are the cornerstones of our success. We supply flexible packaging to many of our nation's finest products, such as Moon Pie, Royal Oak Charcoal, Pillsbury, King Arthur Flour, Great Value, Food Club, and many others. Join our winning team and apply online at therobinettecompany.com. An equal opportunity employer. Go Vikings!
Might be a little while before I get to the bank.
That's an incomplete pass. Let's give it a Renaissance replay. Renaissance Mobile Check Deposit. Make the right call and open an account with Renaissance today.
All right, folks, the wind picking up here as we head into the top of the third. We've also got a defensive change for the Vikings as Logan Tudor has come in for Andrew Dingus in left field. Not sure if that's just simply a precautionary deal. We're just trying to get Tudor some time as the first pitch across from Ladd for strike one. Galen Holt, the batter for Johnson County. Watches it for a strike, and Ladd back in a groove here in the third. 1-2 to the designated hitter Holt. Grounded to second. Patlin will field it cleanly, take his time, make a nice throw, and that's the first out here in the top of the third.
Center fielder, number 27, Graham Reese.
So Graham Reese steps in, the center fielder for Johnson County. His first at bat today in the 9 spot. Has had quite a bit of work out there in center field today. First pitch misses from Ladd. Fought back and struck him out from a 3-0 count. And Reese is down on strikes. That is the 4th strikeout of the day for Payne Ladd. Back to the top of the order for the Longhorns. Asa Lewis, who started on the mound for Johnson County, struck out on 3 pitches in his first at bat today. Fouled to the backstop. 1-1. That's 1-1, misses up and out. Two and one. Payne Ladd has retired every Johnson County batter except for one thus far, the first time through, as Seth Condor drew a walk back in the second inning. He's gone to 3 ball counts here on the last 2 batters. 3-1, fastball grounded to third. It's Will Hoyt, fields it, throw across is a good throw, 5-3, and it's another 1-2-3 inning for Payne Ladd. No runs, no hits, no errors, no runners left on. Now we'll head to the bottom of the third where Tennessee High will look to add on to their 9-0 lead. You're watching Viking Baseball on the Viking Sports Network.
$5 for my own money?
That's a bad call. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking with ATM refunds today.
Nobody beats FriendshipCars.com. Having a hard time finding the perfect car? See the area's lowest prices and largest selection at FriendshipCars.com. See every car, every Friendship location, all on one site. FriendshipCars.com. Nobody beats FriendshipCars.com. We're dealing.
We're here in the bottom of the third, and a bit of deja vu as Garrett Embry will lead off for the third consecutive inning. In 3 innings, Vikings send 9 batters in the first, 9 batters in the second, and Garrett Embry will step in. He's reached twice today, scored 2 runs. He's 1 for 1 with a single and a walk. Hits the first pitch hard to third base, and it'll be another error on the Longhorns. As Embry reaches yet again on a single, and with Logan Tudor now in the ballgame, the Vikings will have to settle for another pinch runner as Noah Smith comes out to pinch run. So first pitch from Condor misses to Mutter. It's 1-0. Garrett Embry, the leadoff hitter, has reached in all 3 at-bats. It's exactly what you want from your leadoff man. And Mutter now gets hit for a second time in the game. So Mutter heads down to first base. So we now have, for the third consecutive inning, the top 2 hitters in the order have reached. Blevins, a big swing, nearly took out Coach Morlock there at the dugout. 0-1. And promptly, Coach Morlock decides to sit a little deeper in the dugout this time. Blevins loads up and a big swing into left center field. Noah Smith will score easily. Here comes Mutter. Coach Roberts will hold him at third. No reason to try to score the run there, as Blevins with an RBI double. It's the 9th hit of the day, and the Vikings are on the board again here in the third. So Logan Tudor steps in, hits the first pitch down the line off the fence, out of play, 0-1. So regrouping here, Blevins picks up an RBI as Noah Smith scores. Tudor able to lay off that one, outside, 1-1. So in a 10-0 ball game, getting some younger guys some at-bats here as Logan Tudor filled in for Andrew Dingus last half inning. We're hoping that's just playing time related and not injury related. Tudor fouls the 1-1 off, 1-2. You see how Tudor steps in, how dirty those pants are. He gets active on the base paths for this Viking baseball team. 1-2. Able to lay off that one as it was too high, 2-2. Braden Blevins at second base, Mutter at third, 2 in scoring position for the lefty Tudor. Two. Low and to the backstop. Mutter will come in to score easily. So Mutter scores on the wild pitch. Second run of the inning. Second run of the day for Mutter. And the top of this Viking lineup has been all over the base paths today. 3 runs from the 1 spot, 2 from Mutter, 2 from Blevins already, potentially a third on the way. So Tudor advances on the walk, and it'll be Garrett Cross who will step in for his third at bat today.
Number 4, Garrett Cross.
So runners on the corners. And it's Garrett Cross, who I believe is only one of 2 Vikings who have not reached base safely today. Hits that one a few feet in front of home plate, and he will actually reach that time. You can tell how frustrated Cross is as he hit one right back to the pitcher in his first at-bat, struck out last time. This one is a single, but you can tell he's not pleased with his effort at the plate today. He does reach this time, and now Gregory Harris, who's hit a 2-run home run, a 3-run home run, he's got a shot for a grand slam here if he can do it again. You know it's in the back of his mind. The different pitcher this time, though. Harris. You know they're going to be careful. First pitch, down and away. Only problem is you have nowhere to put him. 1-0, no outs. Harris fouls it off the hands right back toward the net. 1-1. Another big RBI opportunity here for Gregory Harris. Vikings lead 11-0. Harris able to lay off that one as it was curving back in towards the plate but didn't get there. 2-1. Blevins at third, Tudor at second, Cross at first. Harris the batter. Two 2-1 pitch. Hit hard to short. Pavusek fields it to second, now over to first, not in time. So the home run streak ends for Gregory Harris. It's a fielder's choice, but he will reach safely at first as a run comes in to score. It's Blevins who scores his 3rd run today. Tudor advances to 3rd. And Cross is the one who's put out at 2nd for the first out. And the first pitch to Quails misses, ball 1. As Quails walked his last time up. Another ball hit high and hard into right field. Johnson County's right fielder coming in, unable to get there on the dive, as Tudor will score 13th run of the day. And Harris works his way up to 3rd base. So a single for Quails. And runners around the corners. It's Aiden Patlin who's up for his 3rd at bat, again in as many innings. 1-0 to Patlin, the 2nd baseman. Missed inside as well. Patlin gets out of the way. 2-0. Up. Misses 3-0. Once again across, this time for a strike. As Patlin taking all the way. 5 runs in the first for Tennessee High, 4 in the second, 4 in the third, and counting. It's 13-0 here in the bottom of the 3rd. Patlin drives one into right field. Right fielder settling under it. He will squeeze it. Harris will tag at 3rd. And Patlin with a sac fly. He'll become the 2nd out of the inning. So Will Hoyt comes up for the 3rd time today with 2 outs in the inning. He ended up being the last batter of the 1st and 2nd innings, looking to buck the trend here and reach base safely here in the 3rd. And his streak will continue as Wilhoit grounds out to second base. And he becomes the third out of the inning again. For the third consecutive inning, the Vikings send 9 batters to the plate. So for 14-0 lead for Tennessee High as we head to the 4th. You're watching Viking baseball on the Viking Sports Network.
So when are you gonna get me back for the pizza?
Oh, personal foul. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make a successful handoff when you transfer funds to friends and family with Zelle and the Renaissance mobile app.
It's backyard barbecue and tailgating time in Tennessee. When you're heading out to enjoy the great outdoors, we've got a convenient way to feed your crowd. Come on over to Buddy's Barbecue for our Feed 5 or Feed 10 family packs. Each meal includes your choice of meat, like favorites pulled pork or pulled chicken, buns, 3 sides, and cookies. We've also included the plates, forks, and napkins. Everything you need in one box. Buddy's Barbecue family packs. An easy and delicious way to please the whole crew.
Shortstop on the Vikings.
Welcome back, fans. We are here in the top of the 4th inning, as it's been all Vikings today. 2 touchdowns to nothing here through 3 innings. 14-0. Payne Ladd has been excellent on the mound. Gregory Harris with 2 big home runs at the plate, leading the way for the Vikings. He's scored 3 up. Harris has scored 3 runs and he's driven in 5. First pitch fouled out of play by Ethan Eisenhower, who's up for his second at bat of the day. Flew out to right field in his first at bat. Back all the way in the first inning. Oh, 1 past Embry to the backstop. 1-1. Lads 1-1 fouled. And the newly exited Evan Mutter makes the play from the Viking dugout. He has taken the rest of the day off here as Rylan Hennard has stepped in to play shortstop for the Vikings in a defensive change. And the 1-2 swung on and missed for a strikeout from Payne Ladd. 5 strikeouts for Payne Ladd through 3 1/3 innings. And that brings up Dakota Holt. Struck out in his first at bat today, back in the first. Ladd misses with the first one, 1-0. Only 1 runner has reached base safely for Johnson County today. It was Seth Conder back in the second. Ladd's 1-0, good off speed as Holt swings through it, 1-1. One also low. Golfed towards Quails, who fields it at first, takes it himself, and a 3 unassisted for Quails. It's the second out, and Payne Ladd working on potentially another 1-2-3 inning, but it looks like we're going to have a change on the mound as Roberts comes out to have a discussion with Ladd. The Vikings have had a pitcher warming up, and Ladd will come out of the ball game, and it looks like Noah Bishop will head in. So Payne Ladd with an excellent outing. We'll recap that when we return after a quick break. Noah Bishop is the new pitcher for the Vikings. It's 14-0 here in the top of the fourth. We'll be back with more Viking baseball on the Viking Sports Network.
Nobody beats FriendshipCars.com. Having a hard time finding the perfect car? See the area's lowest prices and largest selection at FriendshipCars.com. See every car, every Friendship location, all on one site. FriendshipCars.com. Nobody beats FriendshipCars.com. We're dealing.
Might be a little while before I get to the bank.
That's an incomplete pass. Let's give it a Renaissance replay. Renaissance Mobile Check Deposit. Make the right call and open an account with Renaissance today.
All right, folks, Noah Bishop, the new Viking pitcher. Final line for Payne Ladd. 3 2/3 innings, 5 strikeouts, 1 walk, no hits, no runs, no errors. So purely a pitch count type situation for Ladd, as they don't want to work him too much in a game that is well in hand. So tomorrow, right here at home, Vikings will play Dobbins Bennett at 5:30. Encourage you all to come out to the ballpark if you can. If not, we plan to have a live stream video for you as well. So Noah Bishop will step in to pitch. It's Seth Conder, who is the only Longhorn to reach base today for Johnson County. First pitch from Bishop misses low for ball 1. You're in a situation here where you're kind of looking at a 4-out closing for Noah Bishop, as Vikings, if they're able to get the final out here in the 4th and then 3 more in the 5th, they'll win on the 10-run rule if they're able to hold on to this lead. (2-0) from Bishop misses, and that's you certainly don't want to throw too many balls in there. Up 14-0, throw it in there and let him hit it if you can. Bishop 3-0, trying to find his first strike of the day, and won't do it there, as it's a 4-pitch walk. Conder walks in 2 consecutive at bats. So the shortstop, Pavisek, will come up. He struck out back in the 2nd inning. Bishop going to need to find his first strike here. Gets that one, looked like it was a cross, but it misses for a ball. (1-0) from Bishop. That one outside, still hasn't found the zone yet. (2-0). That one gets across. 2-1. Perhaps a confidence boost here for Bishop. (2-1) misses as it skips in. Nice stop by Embry. And we'll see how long they roll with Bishop, as Delp is warming up in the bullpen. And the 3-1 also misses. So consecutive walks as Bishop comes in. And now the Longhorns with 2 on for the first time today. Embry goes out to talk with his pitcher. So Parsons up with 2 outs and 2 on. Grounded out to the second baseman in his last at bat. And Bishop gets the first pitch across for a strike this time. Gets ahead of Parsons. 0-1 from Bishop. Poked again towards second. Patlin charging. Fields an easy throw to first base. And Bishop, after 2 consecutive walks, gets out of the inning. A 4-3 put out is the third out here in the fourth. No runs, no hits, no errors. 2 runners left on base. And the Vikings will take their 14-0 lead into the bottom of the fourth. You're watching Viking Baseball on the Viking Sports Network.
The Robinette Company supports Viking athletics. We are one of the Tri-Cities' premier manufacturing companies with over 400 skilled and dedicated employees. Just like the Viking athletes, training, dedication, and teamwork are the cornerstones of our success. We supply flexible packaging to many of our nation's finest products, such as Moon Pie, Royal Oak Charcoal, Pillsbury, King Arthur Flour, Great Value, Food Club, and many others. Join our winning team and apply online at therobinettecompany.com. An equal opportunity employer. Go Vikings!
Nobody beats friendshipcars.com. At every Friendship location, we offer an any reason 3-day exchange. If you decide you don't like the car, you can return it for a different one. See all our cars at friendshipcars.com. Nobody beats friendshipcars.com. We're dealing.
All right, folks, welcome back. We're in the bottom of the fourth inning as the Vikings with a commanding lead here this afternoon, 14-0 over Johnson County. And Garrett Embry will lead off the fourth inning. For the 4th consecutive inning, he is the leadoff batter. And Embry loves that first pitch, fouls it off. 0-1. Embry 2 of 2 with 2 singles and a walk today. 3 of the Viking runs, even though most of the time he's not the one scoring them. As a pinch runner, every time he gets on base, pinch runners come in for him to save those catcher legs. 1-1. Lays off the high pitch, 2-1. Again, Seth Conder on the mound for Johnson County. Came in relief of teammate Asa Lewis. 2-1 across for a strike. Oh, they're going to call it strike 3. That was not what we had there. So that is that's the first out here in the fourth. So it's Rylan Hennard who's batting for Evan Mutter. Hennard took the field last inning. And quickly down 0-1. So first at bat of the day for Hennard, who pitched here on Monday night. Got the win. 0-1 hit hard up the middle. And a single for Hennard, and the production from the 2 spot in this order continues. So we have another pinch hitter. Braylon Price is the batter from the left side, as the Vikings clearing the bench here. And Price sees the first pitch across for strike 1. Coach Roberts getting some at-bats for some of his younger guys here in a game with a big lead. Price hits one to short, so it'll be a pop-up there. So 2 quick outs here in the fourth. And now Logan Tudor will step in for his second at bat in place of Andrew Dingus. As we've seen the 2, 3, and 4 players subbed out here today. So Tudor stands in 1-1. 2 outs here in the 4th. Again, Vikings just need 3 outs in the top of the 5th to win by the 10-run rule. 1-1. Tudor lays off again. Eleven of the 14 Viking runs were scored in the first 4 spots in the batting lineup today. Big swing by Tudor misses. And deuce is wild. 2-2 with 2 outs. That one off the end of the bat. Shortstop charging. Going to be a tough play with Tudor's speed. And that's going to be an infield hit for Logan Tudor. Hennard advances to second base.
Number 4, Garrett Cross.
So Garrett Cross will step in. Again, it's sort of been a day that's been frustrating for Cross. He's hit one off the end of the bat, struck out, and then hit one about 10 feet in front of home, was able to reach, but just frustrated with his at-bats today. He'd love to barrel one up here as the first pitch misses high for ball 1. And he'll wear one in the back of the head and throws the bat towards the dugout. And it will head down to first base. Bases are loaded. So Cross is given a warning for throwing the bat. Again, what's been an all-around frustrating day for Cross here at the plate. From a results standpoint, he reaches base twice, but didn't really get a good swing on one today, did Garrett Cross. And that pitch skips, and Coach Roberts will hold the runner at third. So that's Hennard at third base, Tudor at second, and Garrett Cross at first. So Harris the batter. Another ball that skips away from the catcher. Again, Harris, this is second time up with the bases loaded. Has 2 home runs, a 2-run shot, a 3-run shot, and then grounded into a fielder's choice in his last at bat. Nearly hit Harris as he barely gets out of the way. Good fastball there inside, but Harris able to get out of the way. 3-0. And the 3-0 misses for ball 4, so it is going to be another RBI the easy way for Gregory Harris as he'll walk to first. So Hennard comes in to score on the walk. Tudor up to third. Cross up to second. And Logan Quayles will step in. And the first pitch called strike 1. Quayles on the day popped up to right. Walked in the second, singled in the third. Big swing there. Misses the 0-1. And now Quayles behind 0-2. Skips in to the catcher. 1-2. Quayles pokes it towards right, and a run will score. And an RBI single as Coach Roberts will hold the runner. Vikings up to 16 runs.
9, 8.
And good at bat there from Quails with 2 strikes to just reach the bat out there and score his teammate Tudor from third. Cross up to third, Harris up to second, and Patlin will get another chance. Patlin had a sac fly RBI his last time up. One-two to Patlin. And another ball hit into right field, and another run will score as the Vikings are on stations at this point. So another RBI for Patlin. This time Cross will score. Harris up to third, Quails to second. And now Wilhoit takes the first pitch for a strike. Wilhoit over 3. Has ended each of the first 3 innings. Again, trying to buck the trend here. Vikings up 17-0 in the bottom of the 4th. Wilhoit nearly wore it, gets the bat out of the way, 2-1. And that's going to be a fair ball, as it's going to be one more run, and we'll give him a hit for that. So Wilhoit singles and gets an RBI. He's reached base safely for the first time. Harris comes in to score. Quails to third, Patlin to second. Embry to short, a nice flip to second, and that will end the bottom of the 4th. So Embry grounds out, fielder's choice will end the inning as Wilhoit put out at second base. And the Vikings will head into the top of the 5th, needing 3 outs to finish this one out. It's 18-0 Tennessee High. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th, or the top of the 5th when we return. Excuse me, you're watching Viking Baseball on the Viking Sports Network.
So when are you going to get me back for the pizza?
Oh, personal foul. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make a successful handoff when you transfer funds to friends and family with Zelle and the Renaissance mobile app.
The Robinette Company in Bristol, Tennessee offers good jobs, competitive pay, great benefits, and a sanitary work environment. Join our progressive team in ultra-modern facilities and be part of a vital company in the flexible packaging industry. Participate proudly in the manufacture of packaging for leading American products such as Moon Pie, Royal Oak Charcoal, Pillsbury, King Arthur Flour, Great Value, Food Club, and many others. The Robinette Company. Apply at therobinettecompany.com, an equal opportunity employer.
Alright folks, we've got some more changes here in the top of the 5th in this game that is well in hand for the Vikings. We've got Kanan Myers, jersey number 15, who is catching here in the top of the 5th. in place of Garrett Embry, and Connor Stout will be the pinch hitter for Johnson County. First pitch swung on and missed, as Noah Bishop will look to potentially close this game out here in the top of the inning. And the 0-1 misses high for a ball, as again Myers behind the plate getting an opportunity to catch a varsity inning here at home. And Bishop hit him as it skipped in and bounced off of his leg. So Stout will advance to first. So Galen Holt will step in, the designated hitter.
George Grill.
0-1 from Bishop inside for ball one. Bishop looking to put the finishing touches here on this win for the Vikings. 1-1 misses high. Two one from Bishop, fouled off the hands, straight back, 2-2. Misses, and Stout will advance to second base on the pass ball. Misses low, and second consecutive runner reaches for Johnson County here in the top of the fifth. And we're gonna have thought we were gonna have a pitching change, and we will. As Bishop will exit and Delp will head to the mound. We'll be back after he warms up to potentially close this one out. 18-0 Tennessee High. You're watching Viking baseball on the Viking Sports Network.
For the Vikings on mound now, Andrew Dell.
It's backyard barbecue and tailgating time in Tennessee. When you're heading out to enjoy the great outdoors, we've got a convenient way to feed your crowd. Come on over to Buddy's Barbecue for our Feed 5 or Feed 10 family packs. Each meal includes your choice of meat, like favorites pulled pork or pulled chicken, buns, 3 sides, and cookies. We've also included the plates, forks, and napkins. Everything you need in one box. Buddy's Barbecue family packs, an easy and delicious way to please the whole crew.
Nobody beats FriendshipCars.com. Having a hard time finding the perfect car? See the area's lowest prices and largest selection at FriendshipCars.com. See every car, every Friendship location, all on one site. FriendshipCars.com. Nobody beats FriendshipCars.com. We're dealing.
All right, folks, we're back here in the top of the fifth. Vikings in full control, 18-0. As new pitcher on the mound, Andrew Delp will look to get the final 3 outs here. A good, easy first pitch in for Delp. Strike 1 to Graham Reese. Reese struck out in his only other attempt today. Another good fastball catches the corner, 0-2. 2-2. Poked into center. And that is the first hit of the game, potentially. Ooh. So it almost wasn't the first hit there, but the runner gets in safe at second. So that will be a single for Graham Reese. So bases are loaded. Vikings still looking for 3 more outs here as the first pitch from Delp misses outside for a ball. Asa Lewis with his 3rd at bat of the day. Struck out in the first, grounded out to the third baseman in the 3rd inning. And a foul ball here at the plate, 1-1. One from Delp, also misses outside, 2-1. Fouled right back into the backstop, even at 2-2. Two from Delp. Hit hard down the line, but foul. Delp settles in 2-2. And just inside, and now nowhere to put Asa Lewis. No outs in the inning, bases loaded for the Longhorns. Delp works it across and gets the first out of the 5th. So Ethan Eisenhower steps in for his 3rd at bat today, flew out to the right fielder and struck out in his other 2 appearances. Delp again gets ahead. Good looking motion on the mound from the lefty. Delp's 0-1 pitch, off speed, misses, ball 1. Hit into right field. It's down, and that'll be the first run for Johnson County. As 2 runs will come in to score for Johnson County, so they are on the board here in the top of the 5th. As Eisenhower with the RBI single. It's Stout that scores the first run for the Longhorns. And Galen Holt comes in to score as well. Reese up to 3rd on the hit. And first pitch from Delp misses low, ball 1 to Dakota Holt. Holt struck out and grounded out in his 2 plate appearances today. 1-0 across for a strike. And the 1-1 also across for a strike. Delp ahead here, looking to put Holt away for the second out of the Longhorn top of the 5th. Delp delivers. And he'll do exactly that as a strikeout here as Holt chased it up out of the zone. Second strikeout in the inning for Delp. And now the Vikings 1 out away as Seth Conder has reached both times today, 2 walks. As Delp's pitch skips into the new backstop Myers. Runners on the corners. 2 runs, 2 hits in the inning. And Conder barely gets out of the way of the 1-0 from Delp. 2-0. 2-0 misses outside. As Conder looking for his 3rd walk today. Delp works it across for the first strike to Conder, 3-1. 3-1 pitch. Conder hits it high and hard to left field. Tudor going back, and he will catch it a few steps in front of the track for the final out of the game. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors. 2 runners left on base for Johnson County in the top of the 5th, but Vikings win due to the 10-run rule. 18-2, the final score. As Payne Ladd, through 3 2/3 of hitless baseball, he'll get the win. And Gregory Harris with 2 big home runs today, a 3-run shot in the first, a 2-run shot in the second. Vikings pick up 5 runs in the first, 4 in the second. They did it again, 5 runs in the third and 4 runs in the fourth to get 18 runs and a big victory here for Tennessee High. They're now 9-1 on the season, 4-0 in the conference. And DB here tomorrow night at 5:30. Again, we encourage you to watch our stream online tomorrow night as well, as the Vikings look to pick up yet another win this week to close out their week of baseball here. So again, thank you for tuning in. This is Chris Mangrum, your play-by-play announcer here on the Viking Sports Network. One more time, your final score: Tennessee High 18, Johnson County 2. This has been Viking Baseball on the Viking Sports Network.